For everything two wheels. In this video, we're diving deep into the 2025 Honda Shadow 750, a bike that has managed to retain a loyal following over the years, despite a rapidly evolving motorcycle market. With cruiser fans constantly demanding a balance of classic style, modern reliability, and easygoing performance, the Shadow 750 has consistently delivered. But with more competition and new technology entering the scene in 2025, is the Shadow still holding its ground? Let's find out. A legacy of simplicity and style. The Honda Shadow has been around since the early 1980s, and the 750 has been one of its most iconic variants. Designed to capture that classic American cruiser vibe but with the reliability and engineering finesse Honda is known for, the Shadow 750 quickly carved out a niche for itself. For 2025, the Shadow 750 remains true to its roots, long, low, and laid back. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. Instead, it refines the proven formula of low-seat ergonomics, minimalist design, and a thumping V-twin heart. Honda has made only modest updates, but that's entirely intentional. In an age of high-tech dashboards and ever-complex electronics, the Shadow stands as a refreshing reminder that not every ride needs to be about specs and screens. Styling and design, classic never dies. The 2025 model doesn't bring dramatic visual changes, and that's exactly what many fans were hoping for. It still features deep fenders, a teardrop-shaped tank, and plenty of chrome to catch the sun on a long summer ride. Honda offers the Shadow 750 in a few new colorways this year, including a rich midnight blue and a deep maroon metallic, which accentuate its vintage appeal. The seat height remains a low 25.8 inches, making it incredibly approachable for newer riders or those who want that confident, flat-foot feel at a stoplight. Everything about the design communicates relaxed cruising. From the pullback handlebars to the forward-set foot controls. It's the kind of bike that looks just as good parked outside a diner as it does rolling down a scenic highway. Engine and performance. At the heart of the 2025 Shadow 750 is the same tried and tested 745 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin, a motor that's become synonymous with smooth, predictable power delivery. Producing around 44 horsepower and 47 pound-foot of torque, it's not going to blow any sport bike off the line, but it delivers a torquey, confident ride that suits the cruiser lifestyle perfectly. This year, Honda has fine-tuned the fuel injection mapping for smoother throttle response, especially in stop-and-go traffic or low-speed cruising. Combined with its 5-speed transmission and shaft final drive, the Shadow 750 continues to deliver effortless riding with minimal maintenance. No chain lubing, no aggressive gear changes, just smooth, linear power ideal for weekend getaways or relaxed commutes. Ride and handling. The Shadow 750 has always prioritized comfort and ease over razor-sharp performance, and that philosophy continues in 2025. The front forks remain at a generous 34-degree rake, and the twin rear shocks are adjustable for preload, allowing riders to tailor the ride slightly to their weight and style. The chassis and suspension work together to provide a plush, forgiving ride that soaks up most road imperfections with ease. While it's not built to carve canyons, the bike is stable and predictable in turns, offering confidence to both new and experienced riders alike. Weighing in at around 550 pounds wet, the Shadow 750 isn't exactly lightweight, but its low center of gravity makes it easy to maneuver at parking lot speeds or while weaving through slower traffic. Braking is handled by a single front disc and a rear drum brake, old school, but effective for the kind of riding this bike encourages. Features and technology. If you're expecting touchscreen displays, smartphone integration, or adaptive ride modes, you won't find them here. The 2025 Shadow 750 keeps things delightfully analog. The instrument cluster is simple, featuring a large speedometer, fuel gauge, and a few indicator lights. There's no ABS either, at least in the standard version, though some markets may see it as an option. But what it lacks in modern gadgets, it makes up for with bulletproof reliability and mechanical simplicity. That's a big draw for riders who value the soul of motorcycling over connectivity and complexity. It's just you, the road, and the rumble of a V-twin. Fuel economy and range. Fuel efficiency is another area where the Shadow 750 quietly excels. riders can expect around 55 to 60 miles per gallon, depending on riding habits and terrain. With a 3.7-gallon fuel tank, that gives you a respectable range of over 200 miles on a single fill-up, more than enough for weekend rides or even light touring. It's worth noting that the Shadow's fuel injection system is impressively efficient for a cruiser in this class, ensuring crisp cold starts and smooth performance at varying altitudes and temperatures. Maintenance and ownership. The Honda Shadow 750 has long had a reputation for being a low-maintenance machine, and the 2025 model is no exception. Thanks to its shaft drive, valve check intervals that are more spread out than on higher-strung machines, and Honda's overall build quality, this is a bike that won't nickel and dime you with unexpected repairs. For many riders, this makes the Shadow 750 one of the most affordable long-term ownership experiences in the midsize cruiser category. Insurance costs are typically low, parts are widely available, and many DIY mechanics find the bike easy to work on. Price and competition. The 2025 Honda Shadow 750 is expected to retail just under $8,500, making it a compelling value in a crowded segment. It undercuts many of its rivals in price while offering a level of reliability and refinement that's hard to beat. In terms of competitors, you're looking at bikes like the Yamaha V-Star 950, Kawasaki Vulcan S, and Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. While some of these offer more modern features or slightly better performance, few can match the Shadow's combination of style, simplicity, and trustworthiness. Who is the 2025 Shadow 750 for? The Shadow 750 is perfect for riders who want a relaxed, no-nonsense cruiser that doesn't require constant fiddling or tech-savvy adjustments. It's a bike that appeals to beginners for its approachability and to seasoned riders for its old-school charm. Whether you're looking for a daily commuter, a weekend cruiser, or just something to enjoy those sunset rides on the backroads, the Shadow 750 fits the bill. This isn't a bike for riders chasing horsepower figures or the latest tech. It's for those who value the connection between machine and road, and who want a motorcycle that feels timeless, dependable, and soulful. Final thoughts, the Shadow remains. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 2025 Honda Shadow 750 doesn't need to change much to stay relevant. In fact, its refusal to chase trends is what makes it such a standout in today's crowded market. It knows exactly what it is, a comfortable, beautiful, and rock-solid cruiser that gets you where you want to go without fuss. In an age where motorcycles are becoming more like rolling computers, the Shadow 750 is a reminder of how satisfying simplicity can be. Honda didn't set out to make the fastest or the flashiest cruiser, but rather one that you can count on every time you turn the key. If that kind of riding experience speaks to you, the 2025 Shadow 750 might just be your next ride. Thanks for tuning into Bike Future. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2025 Honda Shadow 750, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives, comparisons, and ride reviews. Let us know in the comments, would you ride the new Shadow, or is there another cruiser that's caught your eye this year? Until next time, ride safe and stay curious.